Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I decided to really get a jump start on the Easter holiday. I wanted to get my treat boxes done, my greeting cards done. So I'm a little ahead of myself because I still have to do St. Patrick's Day, but I was in the mood to do Easter, so that's what I did. Anyway, I wanted to make a few cards, and I have, and then I'm going to show you how I put these together. They're super simple. You can use scraps if you'd like. I used the 6x6 paper pack called Violet Bloom. It was gifted to me by my friend Misha at Scraps and Things 1. Hi, Misha. And I used this Easter sentiment stamp. I did not save the packaging, so I'm not sure who these are by, but it came with a happy and then birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, and Valentine's Day. So it's kind of cool because it covers a lot of holidays. I used some white buttons, some lace, and also these self-adhesive gems from Studio G. I picked these up at Walmart, actually, and they have 3 different sizes, which I love. And let's see, oop, it's a little wet still. I did this one. This is inspired by a card that I saw on Pinterest, which I might be able to bring it up for you really quick and show you. It is a beautiful autumn card. And of course, it's on my Pinterest. I saved it, and I just thought it was so cute. I love the style, and I thought, wow, you know, you could really use up a lot of scraps doing this design. So here's the beautiful design that I saw. They used 3 different designer papers on the bottom, ribbon and lace and buttons, and then they did their sentiment and stamp on top. So this is who I was inspired by, or how I got inspired to make this card. So I did the 3 different patterns on the bottom, the lace and ribbon, the 3 buttons, my Easter sentiment, and like I said, I'm trying to use up things I have in my stash. So I used some bunny stickers from this 99-cent sticker pack from Walmart. And after I did the buttons, I thought, well, I'm going to try and do some gems. So that's where I used the 3 different size gems on the ribbon here. And then I also used some here. And then that's the inside of the card. Super simple. I can just write my sentiment inside. So I did 2 with buttons and 2 with the gems, and we're going to make one together. Oh, it's my cat Sherlock saying, "Mommy, let's go, you're too busy today." Okay, so this is an A2 size card, really simple, kept it small because I probably need to send some of these in the mail. So what it'll measure out to is a 5.5 by a 4 1/4 inch card. So you want a piece of cardstock for your base that measures 8.5 by 5.5. Then line it up on your scoreboard at the 8.5. Score it at 4 1/4. And fold it in half. Okay, and that's going to be our card base. And then for the second piece that's going to lay on top here, you want that at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. But don't put it on your card yet. We're going to put the card together here. And then for your inside piece, you're also going to want a piece that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then I just used my corner punch from the Paper Studio, and I did my 4 corners. So So I'm going to put that on the inside now so I don't forget. Open my card and lay that on the inside. Now we're going to put the base aside for a second, and we're going to do our 3 paper pieces. And this is pretty much just eyeballing my first design. The papers measure 3 1/4 inches high by 1 1/8 inches wide. Now you could go to 1 1/4 like I did on this one. These were 3 1/4 by 1 1/4, but I wanted a little bit of this violet paper showing through, and it just wasn't enough for me. So that's why I went with 3 1/4 by 1 1/8 inch. And put a little bit of tape here. And when I lay it down, I want to leave a little bit of the lilac border showing through. So that's how I laid it. So I have like a 1/8 inch border. And I'm not going to do my middle piece. I'm going to go over and do this piece. So that way it'll be a little bit easier for me to put my center piece in. Because then I can just center everything. So again, I'm going to lay this on here and try and leave like a 1/8 inch border on this side and the bottom. So it should look like that. Here's my border. Now I'm going to lay this piece in the middle and then try to leave 1/8 of an inch on both sides and a border on the bottom. I also used a little bit of hot glue for the lace and the ribbon, and I'll show you what I did with that in a second. Okay, so there's my 3 pieces that are on. I'm going to run hot glue on the top of this straight across. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so there's hot glue on the top, and I'm going to lay my piece of lace, goes across. Now I cut my lace and my ribbon at 4 1/2 inches. It leaves a little bit on the edge, but I like that because I didn't want it to be too short. I can always trim it off. So I laid my lace on. Now over my lace I'm going to put this purple ribbons. So I'm going to run hot glue across the white lace and then lay my purple piece across there and push it down real good. Okay, so it looks like that. I'll flip it around and I'm going to trim the excess off. Okay, so it should look like that. And then I'm going to put it on my card base. Like I said, this is a pretty simple card. Comes together really quick. And the nice thing about it, if you're not going to make a lot of cards in bulk, you can use your scraps to make your card. It's a nice way to use up the things you have in your stash. And now I have my card base on. So I have to lay my sentiment up top here. And I just stamped out the Easter sentiment. I colored it in with my colored pencil a little bit. And then I also glittered it up a little with some Studio G clear glitter glue. And I put some of this dimensional foam tape on the back. Okay, and I'm just gonna center it, try to center it up top here. Okay, my glitter is still a little wet. And I'm going to use 3 different size gems. So I'll use the large, the medium, and these little tiny ones over here. Get my tweezer. And these are actually really nice gems. I don't have to add extra adhesive to the back. Sometimes when you buy gems that have self-adhesive, they're not really that great, but these are fantastic. They're not coming off. So I put large, medium, small going that way, and then on the bottom of the card, in the corner, left-hand corner, I'm going to put the large and then medium and the small down here. Okay, like that. And then you could leave it like this. I think it looks really, really cute. But like I said, I want to try to use up some of these stickers and things that I have in my stash. So I'm going to peel him off. And I'm going to get my other tweezer and try to fit him in behind my sentiment there. Whoop. It's sticking to my tweezer, guys. Okay, there we go. And that's it. Cute, simple, Pinterest-inspired Easter card. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I hope you have fun creating yours. I will be back with some St. Patrick's Day cards, and I'm going to do a treat box for St. Patty's Day. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm getting there. And hopefully we'll be ahead of the game. Alright? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a great night.